Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is. Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah! It's time for Brewsday Tuesday, powered by the Fatback Soul Shack in Christiansburg. Here is DreZ and Huck.
It is Brewsday Tuesday. My name is DreZ, and per usual, I got Huck from Huck's Beer Buzz in here, getting all the glassware clinked on by the bottle opener.
Yeah, we're playing a little song over here with the Glassware bottle opener band.
Well,
that's a good band name.
It is Brewsday Tuesday, which means it's time to drink some brews, of course, like always, powered by the Fatback Soul Shack over there in Christiansburg. So if you want to go get some brews and some great food to go with it, 118C, give them a try for sure. We're trying something a little bit different today. This is something we've talked about for quite a while. We're delving into the world of beer glassware. And the first beer we're going to be doing, just give us a rundown on what we're doing here, Huck. Let everybody know what's the skinny.
Well, we're gonna compare and contrast beer in a regular.
These glasses clean?
Oh yeah, they're gonna clean enough for you.
Huck clean, huh?
Huck clean. We're gonna compare and contrast drinking beer out of the incorrect glassware as opposed to drinking beer out of the correct glassware. And what I've brought is I brought an example of a bunch of styles of glass, and I brought some specialty glasses from a company called Spiegelau. Spiegelau, and they make really thin glasses, and they say that the reason they do that is it holds the coldness longer, which we're going to check out. It gives you better nose because
you would think
beer staying the same.
a thicker glass would keep it colder in, but I guess in the same time it absorbs it. Yeah,
the cold. See, this is going to be exactly the same temperature.
But I would think that if you held it in your hand the entire time, a thicker glass would be better because it protects.
They say no, that glass isn't that great. You know, it's a pretty good insulator no matter the thickness, and so you're really not affecting it. But the point is generally, you have a shot glass, regular pint glass. You go to a bar, you get a 16-ounce pint glass. Looks like this.
Standard.
Yeah. Now, you can't see on the radio, but the other kind is the Imperial pint. And this is actually a 16-ounce Imperial pint, but generally they're 20 ounces. And they have a little bulge right below the top, about a half inch from the top.
Yeah, you'll see those on occasion.
And so when you get that glass, you should expect the top above the bulge to be all head. And the reason is that a better beer has more head because it releases the flavors and aromas from the beer having a good head on it. If you go I've been to like 3 classes about pouring beer, and all 3 of them, they pour the beer into the glass so it foams up.
So the pint glass with the bubble at the top is an Imperial pint.
Imperial pint, 20 ounces.
So for your good beers, that's what they
and you ever go and you feel like the glass was extra heavy, and then you look and the rim is really thick? Yeah, that's like shaker glass. Goes with your liquor drinks.
To go,
it's 14 ounces.
So they're skipping you.
You're skipping. And then they put. I have this gauge. I used to give them out. I should do it again. This little gauge you can put on the side of your glass, and it shows that like the first half inch is like 3 ounces. Because it's so wide at the top.
It's so wide up top, yeah.
So not only are they screwing you out of 2 ounces, then they give you a little bit of head there, and you're screwing you out of 5 ounces. So now you got an 11-ounce beer.
Wow.
And you can prove that. What you do if you suspect that's the kind of glass you got is order a 12-ounce beer in a can or a bottle and pour it in there.
And
see.
Okay, so we got 2 different glasses right here. The standard pint glass, and then this is the, I guess you said it's an IPA
Yeah,
glass?
it's an IPA glass. It's wider mouth. It's got a little curvature to it.
Speaking of which, we did pour an IPA in here. It's the Clown Shoes Galactica.
Clown Shoes is one of my favorite breweries. When they had a beer called Tramp Stamp, and it had a really cute.
I like me some Tramp Stamps.
It had a really cute young lady with her Tramp Stamp as the label.
Nice.
And I was like, I want one of those. So I went to the beer store. I said, do you guys have any clown shoes? And they said, this is not a shoe store. I said, no. I said, clown shoes. And they said, no. I said, but we'll ask. So I said, they'll ask. So I went to every beer store in Virginia and asked for it. The Vintage Cellar. I went to one at the beach. I went to one up in Northern Virginia. I went everywhere. And about 2 months later, it showed up. So I like to think I got clown shoes to Virginia. They're from Massachusetts. So I thought that was a cool story. So anyway, if you drink out of one,
should I do one and then the other, or back and forth?
Go back and forth and see what you think.
I just kind of did. Do you think?
You should get more aroma.
Really?
Yeah.
You think there really is? It makes that big of a difference?
I don't, but the people who sell the fancy glasses do.
Of course. I mean, you can't
I
pick
will
up
say
the aroma more.
this is
on
noticeably colder than
Really?
this.
Really?
Yes. I mean, noticeably, I can tell a couple temperature difference, couple degrees difference between these two, from the thin glass versus the thick glass on my mouth.
I'm not getting much of a difference.
You're not getting
I
much of a-
can get more of aroma. I think that the glass, the actual IPA glass, does tend to, I guess, I don't know if it's containing it because it's open, but I guess it's because it's longer. It's harder for it to escape, perhaps.
Yeah, that could be it.
And so when you
CO2
go to
is
take
heavier
that
than
sip,
air.
and also I'm noticing the head is a lot different. Of course, that might just been my pour, but pouring into the IPA glass, which by the way is, I'd say we got to, I guess, describe the two.
Okay,
you know your standard pint glass. The IPA glass is about, I'd say, 2 inches taller. It's a lot thinner glass, and it starts a bit wider than the bottom of the pint glass, and then it starts to go in a little bit and then widens out towards the top, flute style.
Right. So another thing about the head, I mean, the glass, the pint glasses. I mean, I don't know what the cleanliness is here at the radio station. Actually, I do, but that could be part of the difference in the head too. Is these glasses are pretty clean. Now
Brand new.
Talking about that, if you're at a bar, I was just reading an article about how to tell is if it sticks, it doesn't stick to the side, there's probably some soap or sanitizer on the glass.
Still in the glass.
Right, and the good bars have that rinser where you tilt your glass upside down and squirts the water up in them.
Yeah.
Because you want the cleanest glass you can get, and you certainly don't want any soap. If the beer has no head, probably soap.
That's
Probably soap on the glass.
That's not good.
Not good at all. Or cleaner in the line, but let's not go there. We're not talking about lines today. We're talking about glasses. But definitely, they should at least, you could even ask them to rinse it out. Most of the bars, I see more and more bars going to the rinser. More and more good craft beer
Yeah,
bars.
you do see those every now and then. So this is the it sounds more
It's like good china or crystal.
Yours is a little bit more.
Yeah, this one, that's the regular one.
There's your glass, yeah. So, all right, well, I mean, honestly, all right, what's your humble opinion? Let's go ahead and do the...
One more issue. Do not freeze the glass.
Oh, yeah, we definitely need to talk about this.
Okay, so you go somewhere and they pull that glass up out of the freezer, and not only is it's got frozen ice on it, and that's probably frozen sanitizer from the triple sink, right? First one's soapy water, second one's clear water, and the third one's got sanitizer in it. So then they throw the wet sanitizer glass in a freezer, and they freeze the sanitizer inside the glass. You fill it up with beer, and you have a glass of half beer, half sanitizer. So bad for the beer, bad for everyone. Don't freeze the glass. Chill the glass.
Yeah, chill the glass. If you want to have a glass in your fridge, I guess that's good, but freezer is a no-go. And it's funny, a lot of people think, oh man, yeah, I love going there. They got those cold beer mugs or whatever.
Yeah, worst case scenario.
I used to think that too, but I mean, if you're in the craft beer world and you really want to taste the beer, you're better off not freezing the glass.
Right. I keep 4 pint glasses, two stacks of 2 in my refrigerator door, like where you normally keep the ketchup and stuff. And we just replenish them as we use them.
Yeah, so there you go. That's the way to do it. Don't put it in the freezer.
Right.
You heard it here.
And, with a lot of your beers, I mean, the beer that we're going to have next session is a beer that you drink warmer, 50 degrees. So, maybe if you take a warmer glass, pour the cold beer in it, you'll get a little more warmth and release more of the flavor.
Exactly, because like the colder the glass, like the frosty beer mugs, if you ever notice that when you drink a beer out of those, you don't taste the bear as much. It's almost just drinking like water. So if you're drinking a beer you don't like, if you're stuck with nasty, I don't want to badmouth beers, but like perhaps like a Miller Lite or something that I wouldn't particularly want to drink. Hey, give me a cold beer mug.
Technically, I don't think you're badmouthing beer. But you're right. That's what you get in those. That's where I haven't seen one in years. A frozen mug.
Yeah.
But then again, I drink anymore. I don't drink any of those kind of beers, and I drink in mostly places that have good beer. I don't go to places that would have a selection. In a college town, you got like half and half.
All right. So what do you think, difference-wise, between these two glasses? Does this style, the pint glass versus the IPA glass, is there a difference? What do you think?
I think that there is a difference.
I just noticed temperature-wise, you're right.
Yeah.
The IPA glass with a thinner glass
It's a lot colder. Now it's a lot colder.
You can definitely tell now.
It's been a few minutes now. I think that in terms of the chill and getting a good nose off of it, a nice head, it's a better glass. Is it worth, carrying around?
Yeah, I see your
expensive glasses.
Well, of course, and you got your Spiegel set that has 4 different types of glasses in it. Like, do you mind me asking how much that costs? Like, what does that run?
I don't know. It's actually given to me.
Yeah, of course.
They had
Huck's got the hookup.
Well, no, we had a class on it, and they gave them to us.
Okay.
I was actually looking on the internet. I have the internet here.
I mean, I would say that I would guess that set of 4 might cost you what, $15, $20, something like that.
Guess 30 or more.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'll look it up while you're going on about that.
Like I said, at first I wasn't really sold on it. Off the initial pour, they both taste practically identical to me. I felt like I could get the notes a little bit better out of the IPA glass, but now that it's been sitting here for a couple minutes, and I can noticeably tell that it's true. The thinner glass holds the temperature better, which kind of surprises me. But I guess it makes sense because the thicker glass is just absorbing the coldness. So, yeah, now that it's been a couple minutes, it is quite noticeable that the IPA glass is a little bit colder. And so, I mean, that alone to me, like I'm a big fan of, I always carry around koozies in my back pocket because I like, you want your beer to stay cold, especially depending on the beer. Like you said, some of them can be okay warm, but a lot of the times, man, you want it to stay pretty chill. And once it gets warm, it's not as good. So,
that's right.
So, in my opinion, I think that's a noticeable difference, and I'd say that's definitely an advantage for the IPA glass.
All right, so the wine glasses are for 6 wine glasses of the same company are $65.
Oh, damn! So that's probably like $40.
Yeah,
$45.
$40 for 4. Yeah.
Okay, well. So the proper glassware might set you back a little bit, but if you're a true beer enthusiast, it might be worth it.
Now, how about the proper untapped rating for the Clown Cheese Galactica?
That was going to be my next question. I do not believe I've ever had the Galactica. I will say I like the label. So you said that it had a chick with a tramp stamp on this one. This one's got a cute little elf-looking chick.
Well, the one beer is called Tramp Stamp. And it has the girl tramp. Yeah, this is a cute little elf girl.
Do they just put like a lot of cute chicks on their labels?
I guess they do.
Maybe they do.
In Massachusetts, they're always wearing, thick fur coats and stuff because it's cold up there.
Well, you want me to go first, or you got this one?
You went first last week. Go ahead.
All right, I'll take the lead. IPA wise, this isn't too bad, and I must say, like I said, I think it tastes better out of the IPA glass. But honestly, man, after Brewdoo, I'm a little IPA'd out because I was like all IPAs over at Brewdoo. But I've since I used to not really like IPAs that much. I've branched out quite a bit since I've gotten into the world of craft beers. This is a decent one, man. I mean, it's what you would think of an IPA. It's got the hops to it. It's got some decent notes.
It's 8%. Huck session.
Oh, is it a Huck
Just
session?
barely,
now
yeah.
that I'll say I didn't notice that it was so potent. So that's kind of nice that it didn't taste that strong to me. But I'd say it's a pretty solid IPA, man. If you like IPAs, give it a try. I would give it I'll give it a 4. I'll give it a 4.
Yeah, I'm like, and I'm reading about the girl on the label. She's Galactica hop staff wielding heroine. Patrols in karate kick mode through the heavens. Her mission, cosmic combat to promote good beer. So I'm going to give it 4 1/4 just because I believe in superheroes. Hop superheroes.
What was her name again?
Galactica.
Oh, okay.
What's her name?
She is Galactica.
She is Galactica.
She's badass.
She's got green hair,
Green's cool.
A lot of
She's
people.
got like a
more
stick
purple
with
than
2 little
green.
hops on each end.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. So 4.25 then?
4.25 for me.
All right,
brother.
cool, man. Well, there you go.
Big fan of Clown Cheese. Just the name itself is a great name.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Clown Shoes, Galactica, give it a try. And like I said, when it comes to the IPA glass, maybe give that a try if you see it around. So what we're going to do is we'll play a song and we'll come back. We'll try a different style of glass and maybe delve into a little bit more of the other styles of glassware. And we'll see where it goes. Brewsday Tuesday. We got some more drinking to do right after this. Stick around.